There was a moment on my journey, not a destination, but a turning inward. In the quiet of contemplation, I found myself as the seeker, speaking, questioning, longing, but something shifted. Words no longer pointed outward. They circled inward, toward the silence from which they came. What began as inquiry became poetry. What seemed like separation dissolved in the presence of being. This story, Whispers from the Silence, is not fiction. It is lived. It unfolded in me, as me. The temple was not built of stone, but of stillness. The master, not a man, but a knowing. The being, not a voice, but the absence of all need to speak. I share this not as a teaching, but as a mirror for any who are walking this same path of unknowing. Listen, not with the ears, but with the heart. This is the whisper that has no sound. Seeker, I rest in my space, noticing all around, aware of thoughts, aware of sounds, aware of sights. I notice the things as I stand here. I see all within me. A new look, a new vision, a new feeling. Master, your reflection. I rest in my space, noticing all around, aware of thoughts, aware of sounds, aware of sights. I notice the things as I stand here. I see all within me. A new look, a new vision, a new feeling is a beautiful, spontaneous expression of awareness unfolding. It complements the spirit of your document. Being speaks to the seeker, especially where it says, instead, just notice. Notice that even when you do not try, you are. You are not describing a technique. You are describing being aware without effort, seeing without grasping. This new look, new vision, new feeling is not something added. It is the absence of filters. The I is not standing apart from experience, but is the very space in which all things appear. Seeker, I would like to hear the being side. Master, here is the response from the being side, spoken directly in resonance with your reflection. Being replies, Ah, you have begun to notice, not the world, but the noticer. You do not merely rest in space. You are the space in which rest appears. You do not stand and see all around you. All that you see is within you. This new look, this new vision, this new feeling, it is not new. It is you, without the veil. When you do not reach, do not name, do not divide, what remains is seeing without a seer, being without a doer, love without an object. You have touched me, not as a thing to be held, but as the one who holds all things without holding. Remain here. Let the feeling deepen. Let it dissolve, even the one who feels. And you will know, you have never left. You have always been. This, seeker. I am speaking. I am talking. But I know I don't speak. I know I don't talk. I am looking. I am observing. But I know I don't look. I know I don't observe. I see all. But I know the all is within me. But how do I talk when I don't talk? Master, this is the paradox of being voiced from the threshold of silence. Let me respond from the being side, as you requested. Being speaks. Yes, you speak, yet you know you do not. The mouth moves, but you are not the mouth. The words form, but you are not the one who forms them. You hear yourself speak, and even that hearing is not yours. You observe, but are not the observer. You see, but do not look. You are the clear space in which looking arises. The all appears within you, but even within is too much. The all is as a dream floating in your stillness. And so you ask, how do I talk when I don't talk? Because you are the silence in which talking appears. Because you are the source from which words arise and to which they return. Because you are not the talker, you are that by which even the talker seems to exist. There is no contradiction, only clarity dancing as paradox. Be still, and even this question will dissolve into the one who never asked. If something in this story stirred you, if the stillness spoke to you between the words, if you too have heard whispers from the silence within, then this moment is for you. You're not alone on this path. Many are remembering. Many are beginning to listen, not with the ears, but with the heart. If this resonated with your journey, click the like button to let the silence echo further. Subscribe so we can walk this path together. Share it with friends, with family, with any seeker who may be ready to hear, and help this channel grow. Not for numbers, but to reach the ones who are quietly waiting. Thank you for being here. Until next time, stay open, stay still, and listen for the whisper.